Howdy, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you wild animals of all ages, and welcome back to Adr1ft, to Adr1ft. We return to the spacing of mankind above all else. Now, I don't know how well you can hear it in this one. I think you could hear it in the last one, though. The insane fucking scream, which is my PS4 while playing this game. Which, as I've said before, although it's far more apt in this one, it sounds like a jet engine attempting to take off. It's insanity. Either way, oh well. Nothing that can be really done about it. It just doesn't like playing these games with like high form graphics and shit. Because I have a slightly older model, realistically. Alrighty, back in the space station. And therefore, we go that way. Pardon me, random debris, fucking get out of here. Got some nice bubbles to float through. This is nice. This is nice. Yeah, I just woke up. So this is actually quite a nice, it's nice to wake up and immediately get into something, something nice as a game. It's telling me who else is dead. Which is, I believe, literally everyone else. Although at the same time, there's nowhere near as many people as you would fucking expect to be on this ship. And by ship I mean extremely large space station. I think there's like 10, maybe 12 people overall. That's not that much. It does make me wonder if this place has artificial gravity, though. The Spiritus mainframe. Look how pretty this all is, realistically. It's also kind of weird that... Okay, no, I was about to say, it's kind of weird that you can't really see any stars. You just can't see many going that way. You really can't see that many, though. Like... This is straight up space. We should see more stars, shouldn't we? Oh, well, there's your problem. That's why it broke so easily. You made the whole thing out of fucking sponge cake. Knew we should have gotten those. Shouldn't have gotten those cheap contractors. I mean, they kept telling us we're a bakery, sir, but do we listen? No. Our space station's all fucked up. Space station. I'm gonna end up fucking up a lot of words. Oh, something's happening. Through the debris. But stay up top, or else we'll get fucking shocked again. Here we go. Into the Spiritus mainframe. This game does, by memory, get a little annoying with some of the stuff that it makes you do, because I believe it backtracks you a little bit. I mean, obviously it does, because it's like, you come here, and then you're going to have to go back to the middle of the ship, activate a thing, and then go out. Yeah, this is really pretty. All the floating leaves and stuff. Whoa, look at that piece of debris just going fucking ape outside. That thing is going crazy. There it is, the thing we've come to be at. Here we go. Grab the ladders. Up. And we've made it. Lots of lights on. This seems like the right place. Here we go. Hardiman. Alrighty, logging in. Yes, as you can tell, my suit's kind of fucked up. If you could help me out here. But, I mean, obviously you're not going to. You're gonna give me, like, the shit part, probably. Oh, is it gonna give me the oxygen? Oh, fucking sweet. I thought that it gave me, like, integrity or mobility first. Yeah, alright. Complaint rescinded, thank you. Gotta make a core for me. Yes. This is one of those things that that drives me crazy. If we have the level of technology to be able to make this, why do we not have the level of technology for it to go, hey, wait a minute, that's broken? And it just start making this for me. Alright, scoop that up. Oop. Yeah, got it. Real fucking tense moment there. Almost didn't catch that thing. Man, this ship is fucking beat up. I'll just leave that oxygen there. Yeah, it fixes the level of oxygen you have, which is extremely helpful, might I add. But it doesn't change the fact that it's still a shared resource between that and your boost. You know, the dumbest of things. Oh, hold on. You know what? Grabbing that. Fuck that shit. Let's grab some real oxygen. Yeah. There we go. That's how you oxygenate like a fucking hero. Alright, let's get out of this sweet botanical garden. Into the space tube. Alright. Now we follow the trail of Adr1ft. I'm kidding, obviously. I'm just gonna go straight forward. See, herein lies the main problem with this game in a watching format. This is a long fucking amount of the game, is you just drifting to a place. And, I don't know. It's a very cool looking game, though. There's at least that. Is that it's a very nice, like, visual game. Oh, what a shock. Another guy's dead? Can't believe it. Oh, I'm getting a message. Alright, there's another oxygen thingy. I'll correct myself here. Bam. Ow. Grab another little bit of oxygen. Grab some O's. Yeah. Wonder how that feels. To just have, like, sudden oxygen influx. I mean, obviously the suit's already, like, semi-oxygenated, but, you know, it would be different, because it's, like, it's a brand new little flow of oxygen into the oxygen you currently have. It does beg the question, though. What the fuck is happening to the, what is it, carbon dioxide that I'm breathing out? Is that what's being used to fuel the boost? That would actually almost make sense, I think. But yeah, you're breathing out a lot of carbon dioxide. What's happening to that shit? Alright, I think we gotta go to that. We gotta go back to the middle platform. This is gonna be disorienting, sorry. There we go. We're only a little bit ahead of ourselves, but, you know, there's no real helping that. Not realistically. because this is a very floaty game. So obviously, it's a little difficult to stop and start repetitively because shit becomes a little more difficult to tell. See, this is what I was saying before about the like depth perception problem. This thing looks relatively close, but then you start going towards it and it's like, man, it's a hell of a lot farther than I had originally suspected it to be. Oh yeah, by the way, there are some of these oxygen things that are just fucking liars. Because on more than one occasion while playing this, it's like, okay, there's an oxygen thing, I'll just float to that, because I'm almost out. Oh no, there's no oxygen here, that's great. Nothing quite like being lied to and then dying in the depth of space. Love this though. It's sweet floating around, it's nice. That's the thing. Well, this game may be a little bit of a walking simulator, maybe a bit of a track back fest. You know, you still get this cool experience of floating around in all this like crazy debris and like the bubbles of water and shit. It's nice. There's that can of oxygen I threw all the way back there. Float up. I've returned. I feel like I was just here. Oh, pardon me, plant. Whoa, pardon me. Alright, here we go. The Adr1ft filtration system. Gonna fix that shit up real quick. Did a little bit of typing action. Here we go, a little bit of beep boops. Logging in, syncing data. Filtration systems. 0% functional. That's not great. Attempt to reconnect. There we go. Spiritus filter is reconnected. I'm not realistically sure what that means, all things considered, but, you know. Considering what the fuck is it filtering when every single part of the ship is, like, wide open. Alright, there's a locked door right there. Or at least something that we can't look at. Ouchies. My face is getting a little bit cracked up. It's a lot easier to do the outside sections than it is to do the inside sections, because when you're outside, you know, you never hit anything. You're just drifting in space. Oh, okay, so the red means it's something I've already gotten. Okay, cool. Well, if I've already gotten it, then fucking get out of here. Oh, okay. I can't slap that because it's something I should be able to grab. Alright. Here we go. Finally time to repair a mainframe. I hit my head. Yeah, getting shit done. Gonna get at least 2 things done this episode, alright. Spiritus life support systems. Repair that shit. Alright, mainframe is online. Detects the core. We just gotta stick it into the repair thingy. There we go. Now we just drift our way down here. Of course, it's not down. I'm being dumb. It's up. as I've said many times before, it becomes rather confusing. Because while facing this direction, it says I'm supposed to go that way. But if I face this direction, it says I gotta go that way. Because it's that way that I need to go. Getting low on oxygen on accident. I'll grab some of this as I come up here. Yeah, I can see that oxygen just floating around. Just waiting on me. Actually, I'll go for this one. I mean, why go for a 2 when you can get a fucking... You can have a, like, pipe of oxygen. Like I'm some kind of car. Some sort of car. I did say quarter. I need to get repaired soon. My suit's getting all janky. It's all like cracked around the edges. Not as bad as it could be. There are times this thing gets extremely broken. Sorry, hit the wrong one. Just gotta drift my way into here. Let me just connect this baby to this. And by the way, what is the weirdest fucking fashion? Because does it need to be inserted? Does it need to be placed inside of it? Oh no, no, of course not. You just gently press it against the screen. Once again, begging the question of why the fuck is it that this thing can't... Why aren't all the machines just in this one room and it's like, oh, something's broken. Let me fix it. The ship could super easily self-sustain itself. That's an oxymoron, but... Or, redundant, sorry. Self-sustain itself, obviously. The ship could easily self-sustain because... I don't know, it doesn't really seem like it needs the people. If you just put all the machinery in one spot, then it could easily be like, oh, this is broken. I recognize it's broken because when you turn it on, it goes, I scanned and that thing over there is broken. Let me make the part to fix that. Like, it could also make that part and then just put that part in. And I would never need to be involved. And this game would never happen. But also, I'm pretty sure, you know, everyone wouldn't be as dead as they are now. Because if I remember correctly, this is one of those situations where human error was the problem. Whoa, that reflection's fucking with my brain. Activate the vocalis. So that was the Spiritus online. System damaged and offline. Diagnostic sequence. As I said, have to see this, I think 3 times, or 4 times. 3 times after the one that I was doing. Yep, repair required for Salvus Bev communication system. Locate system, make the thingy, put it in the other thingy. You know, those things you literally just finished doing, do them again, why don't you? Like, I don't know exactly what I was just doing. Yeah, communications alignment compromise post-event. Can't remember what exactly they called it, whether it was a catastrophic event or a, I can't remember what the fuck they said it was. Fatal event, something. But, I mean, considering, like, 99% of the crew seems to have died, aside from, 99%, yeah, aside from Miss Oshima here. Alright, I'm gonna pause this next time so I'm not, like, drifting into space. Alrighty. One moment. Okie dokie. Let's get back to business. To defeat the Huns. Okay, vocalis. We just gotta vocalize. Gotta get vocal. Drift through here at the speed of light. Like the goddamn Flash. Oh, she's from Puerto Rico. I'll grab this. Sorry about that, if that's disorienting. Something came up rather quickly. Alright, we got Teresa Lopez, as stated, Puerto Rican, and a boxer. Which is really cool. Whoa! There we go. Read through all those emails at super speed, just in case any of it's something that will help me. Because I don't realistically want to read anyone's emails, because again, kind of rude. Edwards. Hey, hang on. Let me check your shit out. What do you got going on? Do you have a flag denoting exactly your place of birth? No, but you do have a soccer ball. An interesting choice. What with us being in space and all. As stated before, I wonder if this place has some kind of, one day at a time. If the space station has some kind of artificial gravity. Because there's quite a few things where it's like, would this work if there was no artificial gravity? Don't forget to grab this up. Yeah, alright. Backup data collected. Onward we go. After hitting into literally every single door and wall in this entire place, we continue forward. Onward and upward, we march ever forward. Except we're in space, so we cannot march. We drift ever forward. Logging in, syncing data. I don't know if I can connect this just yet. Yeah, I can't without the thing. It makes almost no sense whatsoever, but I can't connect it without fabricating the thing. That's not connecting it, by the way. That's just making it. Has nothing to do with connecting the two things together. It literally just can't be done without making the thing that you're later going to connect into the thing. It's confusing. Alright, logging in as administrator. Olivier Lopez Teresa, let's hear your stuff. Oh. Okay. What about Olivier? Well, don't be rude. He's dead. Don't fucking call him a failure. He can't defend himself. God, this computer's so mean. Thought HAL 9000 was a dick. God. Yeah, just get all slappy hands around it. No need to actually grab it or connect to it. No. Slappy hand. Alright, is this door open? I thought it was showing a lock. I guess the lock's further down here. Is the door down here not openable? Whoa, okay. Or is this door openable as well? I love that these, I love these lights. They make me think of the crazy robot from Futurama. The one that's always trying to stab people. Can't remember his name. It's not Flexo. And I want to say Roberto because I feel like that's what they always like. Because everyone always would yell his name in just shock. Oh. Yeah, I gotta align some circles. This is a mission that always gets my suit broken to fucking hell. Yep, array repair override enabled. Because obviously I need to do it myself. God forbid Mr. Robot here actually gets to do any work. No, he just has to tell me about the work that needs done. There's one thing, before I go sailing into that abyss though, let me check something out real quick. Okay, as I was about to say, I'm pretty sure I just need to get to that satellite dish on top of it. Which doesn't sound difficult until you get to see what I have to go through, if I remember correctly. But I'm probably going to only be able to get to one of those this episode. But boy howdy, is it something to fucking get to. Gonna drift on in to the Vocalis. Oh my god, it's critically damaged. I never would have known. Thank you so much for telling me. I'll grab this up real quick. Yoinkski. Vocalis data. Stood. Alright, while I'm examining that, I can't fix my suit. Hop in. Get your shit fixed. Please remain still. Alright. Just make it so I can see again, please. Thank you. What's cool is I believe this does fill up your oxygen as well. Good. That's good. Look out for the scissors. Danger close. Danger all around us. Now then we drift through here. Through this hallway of plants and boxes. I wonder what's in all of these. Because these look openable, don't they? This is neat. That is one thing I will say. That no matter how I feel about the idea of me going to space, the stuff that they send into space always looks so fucking cool. Including the car that was recently launched into space. Yes. So you see this crazy fucking Tesla ball we got going on here. Well, it doesn't look too hard to get past right now. But when you activate it, it starts spinning. Alright, cool. So I can't actually get to that. It's also just kind of difficult to tell where the hell it is anyway. Ow, is that feedback in my microphone, or am I hearing that outside? Is that in the game? Here we go. Drift my way into this. Alright, yeah, I'll get the oxygen before going up there, because I'm running low on the O. That's what the astronauts themselves say. It's a professional term right there, I know what I'm saying. Drift up carefully, here we go. Yeah, see, it's kind of implied that you can easily bypass all this shit. Alright, chill out. Chill out. Oh my god, calm down. I don't remember where the fuck the thing is here. Gonna go outside real quick. Give this a quick gander. It might actually be like lowered down. And I'm just being stupid. Fuck, I really can't remember where to go in this. Alright, I'm completely upside down now. I'll just drift on in. It's a laptop somewhere, isn't it? Could have sworn it was up here. Yep, there it is. I'm just being an idiot, I guess. Right. This is really fucking hard to tell because everything's slightly different from each other. Alright, click a few buttons. And it's literally that easy. 2 buttons and a tiny panel. And some flick of the switch. And there you go. Something that, once more, a robot could very easily... It could just be not switches and shit. And it could easily just be a process that the robot knows to do. So... But we're all out of time, so we got 1 ball active. Now we just need to get the other 2. Thank you kindly for joining me on this episode of Adr1ft of Adr1ft. I do hope you enjoyed this little float through space. I'm actually kind of enjoying this because it's a very relaxing game. It's actually quite a chill little, just go to the place and do the thing game. So yeah, thank you kindly for joining me. If you did enjoy this, you don't have to like, you don't have to subscribe, but if you do, thank you kindly, for that helps me immensely. I do hope you'll join me tomorrow for more Night in the Woods and more Adr1ft. Have a good day, and goodbye.